Any doubts? So in this way, you can grant birthright access to the users automatically. You can provision all the initial required apps to the users automatically in this way. It is somewhat a sensitive one, because if you touch anything, automatically it will replicate to all the users. It may replicate to all the users will be affected. It may be in positive side or it may be a negative side, for sure, but I'm saying it will affect, for sure. So whenever you are working on this group rule, make sure you have it tested properly, have it verified properly, before the data has been collided. For example, you are trying to update a rule saying that the users contain Aadhaar card number as 11 digits or 12 digits. Okay. If there is something like the Aadhaar card number has been reduced to 8 digits, then that rule will not work. But those users will also be added to that group. So you need to make sure that you are validating all the data and you are validating everything like end-to-end details. Test it out in the lower environment, then add it to the production, move it to the production environment. Okay, in that way you can save some issues before you're resolving it. Okay. So we have seen about group rules. Now let's talk about profile editor. Okay. So profile editor is nothing but a schema editor kind of thing. Okay. If you know what a schema is nothing but a structure of the directory or structure of the user accounts. Let's say for example, my user account, right? For my user account, the schema is like 30 attributes. Okay. In each and every attribute there will be some unique requirement. For example, my ID should be a numeric value. My email ID should contain @OK. My phone number should contain only number. My Aadhaar card number should contain only number. Okay. My country code. It should contain only the country code value. For example, in US. For Germany, it is GR. Likewise, OK. For London, UK zones. It is UK. For Australia, it should be as something like that, OK. You can define this. This is what we will call it a schema. Okay, same thing you can do for group attributes. Same thing you can do for user attributes. Okay. Right now we are going to see how we can create those profile attributes and how we can maintain those profile attributes. Okay. And how we can make them or how we enforce that is a mandatory one. For example, whenever I'm creating user account, it is asking just first name, last name, email ID and login ID. That's it. It is not asking any other details. But let's say, for example, I want, whenever the account is getting created, I want all the new users to be populated with their universal number. Okay, or PAN number, whatever the unique ID it is. Or I want to enforce that. I want to get the user's country location, okay. For whenever the user account is getting created. So those things that you can enforce. So whenever the Okta admin team is trying to create user account, they will be forced to enter the Aadhaar card attribute or PAN card attribute or country location, whichever you are mentioning. Okay. Then we will see how we are defining. And also you are going to define for other card value. It should be only numeric value. Okay. For example, if it is going to be a PAN card, it's a combination of alpha and numeric. Okay. So it is going to be a string kind of value, so that also you can define. Okay, that is possible. So let's see how we can do that. Under Directory Right, you can see an option called Profile Editor. Right. Go to Profile Editor. And here you can see an option called Okta User. We are going to change the Okta schema. Okay, Okta Mastered User Schema. That's how we can enforce all the Okta admins to create a user account with the other card or PAN card number in the near future. Okay. Go to this. So there you can see. So this is the configuration. And you can see. These are the attributes. So in the attribute type you can see right base. Base means it's a basic attribute that is already predefined by Okta. Okay, there are two things. One is base attribute. Another is custom attribute. Base attribute is the attribute that has been defined by Okta. And it will be enforced by Okta. Okay, they will make everything. And you cannot even edit also that. Okay. You can see right, you cannot delete it, you cannot edit anything. Okay, but custom attribute. You can create custom attribute. You can delete. You can modify however you want. Okay. Now let me add an attribute. You can see a button called Add Attribute here right. Click Add Attribute. Select the data type. Okay. As of now, I will go with the number. Number, array. Okay, because I'm going to say like I'm going to get other card number. Okay. Let's say, my display name should be OK. And you can mention like this also, because it's a display name. So you can mention anything. Variable name is, what is the difference is? This is the value that will be shown in that display. Okay. In the what to say in the front end. But this is the value that will be stored in the back end. Okay. So you can define it based on your requirement. Let's say, for example, you want to make it more specific. Other card for Indian users like that. So whatever you want, you can make it specific. Okay. But the variable name should be like this. It should not have space. It should not have any what to say. Special characters, something like that, okay. You have to be making sure. And you can mention some description saying that, what is this attribute is all about? Like that, okay. Enum. Enum means you can define a list of like. Let's say, for example, drop down right for India. It is N. These are predefined ones. Okay, you know that. So it is. You can define it like this and you can get it from the drop-down during that user account creation. But we are not going with that right now because it's a number string value. Okay. And restriction. So you can mention like the other card number should be unique to everyone. Okay. Because we know right, other card is not unique to everyone, or two or more people will not share the same Aadhaar card number. Right. So we can check this. Value must be unique for each user. Okay. Attribute required, whether it's a mandatory attribute or not. Okay. So attribute required, whether that attribute is mandatory whenever the user account is getting created or not.